Alright. I'm drawing stuff. Hold still, Thomas. Alright, I'm done. Rachel, that's a great picture of Thomas. Yeah, with a jigger. I think I'm gonna draw Allie next. Almost done. Alright, I'm done. That looks cool. I'm gonna browse on Facebook. Apopka Police Department posted 5 looking for a sketch artist to hire. This job pays $5,000 a week. If you think you're good at sketching, stop by at any time today and see if we can hire you after a few tests. OMG, Rachel, do you think you can do that? I think so. Then come on, let's go to the police station. Alright, Rachel, let's test your drawing skills. Alright, here I go. Alright, I'm done. That looks perfect. You're hired. Perfect, Rachel. I'm gonna go home. You come home after your shift. Alright, Rachel. Here's your first victim. This guy was promoting one of my images as his own without my permission. He was wearing a Buccaneers cap. Buccaneers cap, huh? Yep. Is this what he looks like? Well, he has the Buccaneers cap. Ma'am, you're telling me that's the guy who violated your copyright. I know where that guy is. I can arrest him. Yes, that's him. Alright, I'm gonna go arrest him. Babe, Rachel got the job. Let's just hope she doesn't mess up. Freeze, Thomas, you're under arrest. What for? Don't pretend like you didn't just violate a girl's copyright laws while wearing a Buccaneers cap. What? Don't what me. Tell it to the judge. Order. Today we will be hearing the case of Thomas G. McCart, who is being accused of stealing a girl's copyrighted images and passing them off as his own in public while wearing a Bucks cap. Is this true, Thomas? No. Okay, I'll probably let you go if you can give me an explanation of this. This picture drawn by a professional sketch artist of ours. What? That's a picture my sister Rachel made. She's the sketch artist and she drew me by mistake. Well, Thomas, since I have this, and there is no other evidence in this case, I have no choice but to find you guilty and sentence you to 15 days in the county's juvenile detention center. And boom goes the TNT. And the drop ball. Alright, Thomas, here we go. Listen, I didn't do anything. My younger sister Rachel is the sketch artist, and she drew a picture of me. Nope, your sister knows she'd get fired if she drew a picture of the wrong siren. She should be fired. She drew me. Listen, you do the crime, you do the time. Come on, I can't spend 15 days in here. So what happened, ma'am? This guy was wearing a National Weather Service uniform, and he was splashing 2-liter pitchers of water on tons of girls walking by, saying, "I'm the tornado." He was refilling the pitcher every time with the street water hose. NWS uniform, huh? Yep. Is this what he looks like? See? That's the guy with the National Weather Service uniform. Uh-oh, it's Thomas. I gotta arrest him. Did you enjoy your sentence, Thomas? I was falsely imprisoned. Rachel is the sketch artist. She drew me. Oh no, Thomas, we gotta do something. Freeze, Thomas, you're under arrest. What for this time? We're impersonating a National Weather Service worker and splashing 2-liter pitchers of water on random girls who walk by. I didn't do that. Likely story. Tell it to the judge. Order. Thomas, I am very disappointed and depressed to see you in this courtroom again. Did 15 days in juvenile detention teach you nothing? You are being accused of hanging around the street dressed as a National Weather Service worker, and instead of tracking the weather like you're supposed to, splashing 2-liter pitchers of water on girls walking by, and saying, "I'm the tornado." How do you plead? Innocent. Too bad I have this. That's another drawing my sister made. She drew me again. As a jury, we have Mike Karcher. What do you say? Guilty as fuck. Thomas, you have been found guilty. I sentence you to 30 days in juvenile detention. Listen, I'm innocent. My sister Rachel is the sketch artist who is making the mistakes. In that case, I'll release you. Really? No, I'm not an idiot. I have a long-developed frontal lobe. I'm 45 years old, not 45 days old. I can barely spend 30 days in here. I'm completely innocent. So what happened, sir? Hi, I'm Bryce King. I am 12. I pulled into Wawa with my four-wheeler, went inside to get some frozen yogurt, then a guy wearing a U.S. Navy suit hijacked it and drove off. Navy suit, huh? Yep. Is this what he looks like? I guess. I didn't really get to see what he looked like. Uh-oh, Thomas again. I didn't know I was dating a criminal. I'm not actually doing these crimes. I've been in this house the whole time that I'm not in jail. Rachel is the sketch artist. She keeps drawing me. Freeze, Thomas. You're under arrest for stealing a 12-year-old's four-wheeler. Tell it to the judge. Thomas, how could you? Order. Thomas again. I am very sad. You are being accused of stealing a 12-year-old's four-wheeler while he is at Wawa, while you were wearing a Navy outfit. How do you plead? Innocent. Also, why would a 12-year-old be driving a four-wheeler? Anyways, another drawing. It's you. That's my sister's drawing. She keeps drawing me. As a representative, we have Brady, Bryce's older brother. What do you say? Guilty. Thomas, you have been found guilty. You have been on quite a crime spree lately. For this crime, I sentence you to 45 days in juvenile detention. And for each crime you commit, we will increase your sentence by 90 days to hopefully teach you a lesson. Alright, Thomas, you heard the judge. Here we go. Listen, you guys are falsely imprisoning me for crimes I didn't do. That means the real criminals are probably out in the city committing more crimes and getting away with them. Oh, the only criminal is you. I can't spend 45 days in here. I'm innocent. So what happened, sir? I'm Matthew, Eric's brother. I went to Winn-Dixie to get some Michelob Ultra beer for me and my wife. Then this guy with a styrofoam plate beat me up and stole my Andrews distributing shoulder bag. That's where I work. Styrofoam plate, huh? Yep. Is this what he looks like? That looks like him, so I guess. Uh-oh, not Thomas again. Oh no. It's been getting pretty lonely without you. Babe, I was the one that was lonely. I'm getting very tired. I'm sure, Thomas, we need to check on Rachel. Want to sleep on my chest? No, thanks. We do need to check on Rachel, but I don't have time, because I just know that they're going to arrest me again. Freeze, Thomas, you're under arrest. You stole my brother Matt's brewery bag. I gotta do something about Rachel. Thomas. Really, Thomas? Assault with a styrofoam plate. My sister is the sketch artist. She keeps drawing me and adding the accessories from the victim's description. As a jury, we have Thomas's dad, Henry McCart. What do you say? Guilty. I have stuff to add up, Thomas. I gave you 15 days. It was almost nothing to you. 30 days. It was a door walk. 45 days. Yawning. That's all the same to Thomas. You know what, Thomas? I'm going to drop the launch button. 180 days in juvie. No, make it 360. Or 5 years. It doesn't matter. It's all 1 hour in Thomas's world. I have a question. Do you enjoy jail? Is jail fun? Do you wish you can stay there forever? No, I do not like jail or juvie. Well, Thomas, I think I'm going to do a sentence reversal. 5 minutes. That's because you like it so much in detention centers as inmates that you take being there as a reward. Only 5 minutes? Thanks. 5 minutes, then I can leave. So what happened, ma'am? This guy wearing an MG t-shirt was harassing me and stalking me with binoculars. MG shirt and binoculars, huh? Yup. Is this him? I guess that's him. Alright, Thomas, the judge has no choice after this. That was quick, Thomas. The judge thought I see jail as a reward, so he gave me 5 minutes only. But that's not going to be for long. They're just going to arrest me shortly. I just know it. Freeze, Thomas. You're under arrest for stalking an 11-year-old girl with binoculars and following her. I have to do something about this. Judge, you good? Thomas, that's it. At first, I thought it was correction center time that you like so much, but I finally figured it out. You have been accused of harassing an 11-year-old girl and following her with binoculars. As a jury, we have Rabina King and Nolan McCain. What do you all say? Guilty! Anyways, Thomas, I found out. It wasn't juvie or jail that you liked so much. It was me. You're in love with me. You kept doing those crimes and getting arrested so you can come into this courtroom and see me. My final sentence to you is a rest of childhood sentence. I'm sending you to Camp Green Lake, all the way in Reeves County, Texas. You will be there until 2 weeks after your 19th birthday. Instead of 5 feet by 5 feet holes, you need to dig 15 feet by 15 feet holes. And instead of 1 hole a day, you need to dig 3 holes a day. And if you find treasure, instead of getting a break, you will get forced to dig more holes. You will be the only inmate there. If you try to escape, there are snake-infested grounds, landmines, and 20-feet electric fences, along with watchtowers. And because of all that, instead of being called Camp Green Lake, it's going to be called Camp Thomas Lake. You don't deserve to be near civilized society. You have 15 minutes to say goodbye to your friends and family and tell them that they won't see you again until you're 19. Bailiff, go with him. Alright, Thomas, you heard the judge. Here we go. Thomas is about to be at Camp Green Lake, or as we're going to call Camp Thomas Lake, until he's 19. Anyways, he's in love with the judge. No, I'm not. One favor, officer. Go to Rachel and ask her to draw a siren who looks nothing like me. Wait a minute. There's no way you were committing these other 4 crimes if you were still finishing your sentence in your cell at the time the victim said the crimes were committed at. So if you were still in jail. So I agree. I'm gonna go see Rachel and see what she draws. Alright, Rachel. This time I'm gonna give you a description. I need you to draw a siren with a wedding ring on his gearbox. Alright, I'm almost done. Alright, I'm done. Uh-oh. Rachel, you're fired. You're also getting 5 days of community service power washing the streets in Apopka. I'm going to call the station and I'm going to send out an Amber Alert for 5 of the real criminals on the loose. Hello, Thomas. You have been falsely imprisoned for like 5 times from the last month and a half. We discovered that Rachel has been drawing you just with accessories from the victim's description. As an apology, we are giving you 60 lotto tickets. Rachel has been fired and has been sentenced to 5 days community service, power washing the streets throughout the city of Apopka. The police have also sent out a search alert for the real criminals. Thanks. Thomas, I'm so sorry that Rachel kept doing that to you. Thanks for letting me and Officer Eric know just in time. Thanks. I think I'm gonna take a nap. I'm tired after all those false sentences.